What happened in Sprague, Oregon?
Yeah, it was Sprague River, Oregon,
Sprague
and that
River.
was yeah a few years ago. And rancher's daughter had posted something on Facebook about some strange lights, and I happen to know her and her father and her family.
Yeah, don't
And
mention any names if you don't want them mentioned.
no, that's fine.
All right.
And she took a picture and said it was strange because it lit up the whole uh, side of the mountain.
So this
And then
event happened sometime back.
yeah,
Oh,
and I've got the file on it. And in fact, the photos should have a date on them.
okay. Let me check.
And what happened is a few days later, I get a notification from another small rancher, and two of her cows dropped dead along with her horse. And the cows were less than 1 or 2 years old. The horse was probably about 10 years old,
So the,
and
the horses passed?
yeah, the horse passed out. It was dead too,
Wow.
and
Man,
so
that's a wild picture of the horse, man. That's so sad.
yeah, and they all died at the same time. And I took some readings with a tri-field meter to see if there was any type of readings at all. Nothing. And then I asked her. I said, "Have you contacted a vet and maybe doing the necropsy to see what killed him?" She says, "I can't afford that."
Right.
And a few days later, a local firefighter who lived just a mile or down the road from us, one of his cattle was down, and it all happened within the same few days of those lights showing up.
Now I see liquid coming from the brown cow's eye. It's red.
Yeah,
Is the eye missing?
I think on one of them it might have been missing because it looked like a bird had gotten to it.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, which is normal with
Yeah.
cattle mutilations. But as far as the animals being cut on, none of them were cut on. No mutilation at all. They just dropped dead.
And
And
and this lightning flash through the trees, is that from a porch camera?
yeah, that was from their porch at their ranch.
Right.
Yeah, so that would have been looking, I believe, to the west, because that was in the evening.
And all that dark blue up at the top on the right-hand side, halfway up, those are stars? That's the night sky.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be the night sky. That's
Right.
correct. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and thing about the Klamath County area, back in the 90s, they had a series of cattle mutilations. They also had a crop circle show up back around the mid 90s. So the area has a little bit of history of some strange ongoings.
So am I right in seeing this? This is 2023, right? Wow.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
Right. Yeah, we got a date on it. All right. Wow.
yeah, yeah. That was it was quite interesting. Well, kind of traumatic for the one rancher that lost the animals.
Well, absolutely.
Uh,
But I mean, we've got two cows, one a bull and the other, I don't know, and then we got a horse.
yeah, that's correct. And then the other rancher who was a firefighter for Klamath Falls, one of his cattle just went down, and he couldn't explain any reason why because it was less than a year old.
When did it go down?
About the same week
Oh,
that
okay.
happened. Yeah.
All right, because we got these booms that are going on the East Coast, and we've had two now. I
Yeah,
mean, one was enough, but now we got two. That's more than a coincidence.
yeah. I think that one over New
Boston and
England.
okay, New England and Boston.
Yeah, that was supposedly a meteor that was probably about a yard wide, but it was flying fast enough for it, hit with enough explosion, like what was it, 33 tons of TNT or something like that.
Similar to the one in Russia, but a lot smaller, I imagine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In
Wow.
fact, I just read something earlier. I don't know if there's any truth to it, but supposedly they had one over Idaho the last couple of days. So I don't know if that's true or not.
A what?
Meteor go
Oh,
off.
okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty interesting.
Absolutely.
But but yeah, with the cattle mutilations, unexplained animal deaths. I mean, that all pretty much started, I think, in '67 when they had that first recorded a horse going down in Colorado, and there's been several since. Even here,
I remember that horse. Linda Howell had it in her book.
yeah, and I know
The
Oregon's
horse
had.
had a name. I can't remember the name.
I can't either.
Yeah, it's a while
Old age
back.
catching up with us.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Colorado. They've had a lot of unexplained animal deaths. Down in New Mexico, Arizona, and I've been on probably about a half a dozen of those. Some you can explain, some you can't explain,
Right.
especially the ones that have been cut on. It's more like it's been cauterized with like a laser, because the skin is cauterized,
Correct.
like intense heat,
Yes.
and all the organs are gone, the tongue's gone, and you kind of wonder what's going on.
Well, I've heard of missing organs with no incisions, and I don't know how that works.
Yeah, yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you ranchers out there up here in the Pacific Northwest, if any of this happens, contact UFO Show at Outlook.com, and I'll get it to MUFON Ron. We're going to end this conversation right now. Ron, I want to thank you so much for giving us that report.
You betcha. And, we'll keep on top of it. Okay.